Alright, 60-second summary for the updated Zoroark VStar deck with Area Zero Underdepths that now allows Zoroark to hit for 450 damage, except you run double turbo energy, so it's more likely going to be 430. Any Pokemon that have an attack improved by the number of bench Pokemon is eating super good with the arrival of Area Zero. So long as you have a Terra Pokemon in play, you can have 8 bench Pokemon. Zoroark VStar attacks for a double turbo energy, so does Terapagos EX. They fit together better than my fingers between my toes. Unlike Palkia VStar, where it depends on the number of total Pokemon in play, Zoroark only cares about your Pokemon. For each of them that have a damage counter on them, it does 50 damage. You run either Dodrio or Gengar with Damage Pump to facilitate this, making it surprisingly easy to have 7, 8, or even 9 Pokemon with damage on them. As an added bonus, if they bump your Area Zero, you just get rid of Gengar, which can put itself back into play while also hurting itself, like when I go back for seconds at Taco Bell. And don't forget that Zoroark's V-Star power is a discard and draw 7, making it even easier to get those Gengar in the discard. Yeah, Zoroark is so back! They're gonna Iono me. Yes! Yes! This is riveting. See, I knew they would play Iono. I'm a genius. Okay, and we got Noctowl, and we got everything. Everyone is here. And they did nothing. Okay. We are so in there. Oh my god, we don't even need to do anything. Okay, so Terapagos first. Dodrio. If this makes it in the YouTube video, you didn't miss anything. Nothing bad happened. I didn't make any misplays early on. Everything was perfect. Okay. I think we go Morty's Conviction and Prime Catcher. Seems like a good call. God, this is a busted combo. Alright, so Morty's Conviction to get rid of the Gengar. I will 100% draw into everything I need. We kind of drew into everything I needed. I can also attack with Terapagos, which is kind of funny. I just, attacked with Terapagos, no big deal. Okay, so I have a damage pump. I have a double turbo. So I think I put the double turbo on this guy. Pop the Gengar. And then I will Dodrio on this side, because I have the Super Rod, so if I draw into a Pokemon that I desperately don't want to lose, yeah, like that. If I draw into a Pokemon I really don't want to lose, so then we go for the other Terapagos, which has 290, so I should be able to hit that. If I can't hit that, well, then we're gonna lose this game. Okay, so then we go get rid of Dodrio, Area Zero Underpants. Go get the Gengar. Okay, I have to make sure I damage pump correctly. So damage pump from the Gengar to this guy and this guy. Whoop, put the Dodrio back in. There we go. Phantom Star. So I really just need a damage pump. Yeah, I just needed a damage pump in that situation, and we got there. So next turn, I think we're knocking out this dude. That is literally something we should be able to do next turn, which is kind of crazy. All right, so let's put that there and that there. 270, perfect KO. And then, yeah, I guess I Ultra Ball because I want to back up Zoroark. We have the Switch. Oh yeah, they just knew. I could knock out their active Terapagos this turn, and then the one with the Heroes Tape next turn if I just get a single damage pump, because they would have had to hit into me. That was insane. Okay, what is going on? I may have to lose some really good cards though, that's the problem. Alright, well, I mean, I have all the things, so if they Iono me, we're kind of screwed. But this is kind of insane, right? Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable when I do well too. Okay, so this is just Arceus Dusclops. That's totally fine, because they have to use Dusknoir, so if I only have beefy boys in play, then I'm guaranteed to have damage on them? Huh. Oh, and they Iono'd me. See? Do nothing, your opponent Ionos you, and you get all the good cards. But that is not great. Okay, so how do I do this? I obviously attach the double turbo to the active. I have to get rid of a Gengar before I do the thingy thing, right? So if I get rid of the Gengar, I think I'm getting rid of the Fezandipiti to get a Gengar, Ultra Balling the Gengar to get a Zoroark. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so we go Ultra Ball, the Dodrio, and the Pal Pad. Go get a Gengar. Ultra Ball, the Fezandipiti, and the Gengar. Go get a Zoroark. Okay, we get the Zoroark. This is interesting. We pop the Gengar. And, you know, I am putting myself at a bit of a risk here. Because with Dusclops and Arceus, they might be able to, you know, take KOs. But if I do anything here, we might just take a knockout. Well, I didn't do anything. Okay, so I can not knock out the Squawkabilly. That's cool. That's really cool. So I think I'm just going to... I have another freaking double turbo. Are you serious? So I have the Dodrio. I mean, this is not great. I guess I just try and hope that I get into a Nest Ball or something. But taking Curse, that was awkward. You know, I maybe I shouldn't have been so greedy and I should have just tried to set up and, you know, not gone too crazy, especially when they might just take a knockout. But tickling Curse is never a curse to get tickled. So they're probably going to do some things this turn. They're going to play with my thing. And how do people climb with off-meta decks? They just have good matchups against Raging Bolt and Charizard, and you can climb the ladder pretty easily. But you do have to play good decks eventually to climb the ladder. It can't just be, oh, you know, I play crap decks, and, you know, we go from there. Okay, so there's a Dusclops. If they pop the Dusclops, I don't want to play a flowchart deck? Nah, you're fine. Something must... No, something is going right. If Pilot streams early, something is going right. And I might stream again later today. Just depends, you know, how much time I have this morning, how much time I have later. So you might just get so much hot Pilot action. Some hot Pilot on Pilot action. Everyone is... Yes, it's an early... I'm sorry. I'm sorry your minds are blown. I didn't mean to blow you so hard. Okay, we're taking a prize card. If this is a Nest Ball, well, it's an Iono. That is not good, but it's not horrible. And Mike, I know you weren't here last week, but I'm kind of... like the funny glitches. The funny glitches, I might focus on more, like I attached an Iono to my opponent's Pokemon. That was funny. The problem is that it's not always fun in games. Okay, so I think I go get rid of Fan Rotom and bosses, as much as I don't want to. We get Terapagos. And then Terapagos down. Noctowl down. Newberry for a year? Jeez, are you okay? Are you feeling okay? You've been here for a year. All right, so Prime Catcher we don't want. Area Zero Underpants I think we do want. I can't go Ultra Ball. Yeah, I don't want to. So I really didn't need to do all that, did I? And Big Smooth. Oh, it's only a Prime sub, Big Smooth. Jeez, Big Smooth. All right, so I'm just gonna be Area Zero. We're gonna Super Rod. Oh, we got to put in a bunch of stuff. I did not realize how bad things had gotten. Okay, and then we go double turbo on this guy. So worst case scenario, I can always attack with Terapagos. That's what you have to remember. That's why Terapagos is in the deck instead of the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. Doesn't even matter. We got literally the perfect draw in the entire world. Like, literally, I could not have had a more better draw there. All right, just give me something to play with here. Well, I mean, it's not quite streamer luck, right? Because I don't quite have what I need. I can go get Fan Rotom, so I can knock out the Squawkabilly, and I think that's what I have to do, because I can't get damage counters on anybody. So I just go Prime Catcher Squawk the block. Get rid of the dude, and then... Oh, I didn't even do the math. I know I had the Fan Rotom, and I could have grabbed the Fan Rotom. But that was a lot more closer than it should have been. So Big Smooth and Newberry, thank you. Newberry, I thank you more because you get 15 codes. You know, those Prime subs, they only get 10. But if you give me real money, you know, if you don't use Bezos bucks, you get real code. You get 15 codes because it's September. All right, so Newberry, you get the 15, and then, ugh, Big Smooth with the Prime sub. But 18 months, you've been here for a year and a half. That is kind of insane. Yeah, who needs math? Who needs math when you have streamer luck, am I right? Oh, they're not still here. Dang it, they didn't take an action in time. But that just means we win the game, baby. That just means we win the entire game. And it doesn't even matter. Yeah, you got the nicest balls. Yeah, For the Win understands that you have a good game. Things are going right. You're playing perfectly. And then they close the app. So this is going in the YouTube video because we had that crazy turn and it shows the power of Terapagos in this deck when you're not, you know, getting your damage pumps. But we won this one. Please hit the concede button. Don't force close the app. That holds your opponent hostage. Do not do that. Concede, then close the app, then watch this video on YouTube and like and subscribe. Alright, so I can go for the Fan Rotom, I can go for the Squawkabilly, but those damage pumps are kind of super important. Because this is the one that I featured in the YouTube video. I believe that this is the list that I featured in the YouTube video. And it runs a 2-2 Dodrio, a 2-2 Noctowl. I do have other lists where it's just Noctowl, and where it's just Dodrio, and you focus on the Noctowl build, you focus on 4 Gengar and 4 damage pump, and just kind of hope the math. And Kick Cereal, prices are different on subs these days. And Strategic, we're flying Area Zoroark. This is amazing. If every game against Roaring Moon they had to ditch a Prime Catcher, a Pokemon Catcher, 2 Dark Patches, and a Sada turn 1, I'd have a 100% win rate against this thing. But it looks like it's going to be an Iono play. I really think Morty is good now. Right? It's not a great card, but like for Zoroark, it's a great card. Because you can just ditch a Gengar, drop to 8. I think only one copy, though. Don't get more than 1 copy. And kicks? Yeah. So in Canada, it's like $9. So you think it's bad where you are? It's like $9 over here in Canada. You use Teal Mask order? Why Teal Mask? So is it Teal Mask with Energy Switch or? My God. And Mr. Reality Man? More like 14 to 16? True. But yeah, the Iron Leaves is for the Zard matchup and just anything weak to grass. My goodness, why are we drawing so well today? Okay. I don't really have anything I want to get rid of, so I think it's just an Iono. I do have Prime Catcher in the deck. I do have a Switch in the deck. I got nothing. I have cards in the deck that could really help me out, but I don't have any of them. Okay, the Jet Energy would have been great. The Gengar is also pretty good, though. Now, the question is, do I go crazy here? And I think the answer is no. And let's Gengar it up, so let's go Hooters, Terapagos. Because they had to ditch their Prime Catcher and a Pokemon Catcher, 2 Dark Patches, you know, all this good stuff on turn 1 with that Squawkabilly, I think I just wait. You know, that has been working so well in the previous 2 games. I think we just wait, let them do something, take a knockout, because if I can just loop attackers, we're going to win. So if they just knock out my Doduo this turn, then we're totally fine, right? If they just go, oh, boom, I'm knocking out your Doduo, I'm getting rid of Pokestop. They might not get rid of Pokestop either. And then they just try to hope that I whiff. Then I think we win because I can take 2 prize KOs every turn. And they might struggle a little bit with that. And I can always use Gengar if they use Calamity Storm. So I do have a lot of ways to win. I don't believe in Turo. I'm sorry. I don't think Turo is good with Zoroark. I never use it. It's sort of like Crispin and a lot of the other decks I've been playing. It's like, yeah, Crispin is good when things are going well. But like Turo and Roseanne's backup and Crispin, if things aren't going well, they're not going to help you. They're just a dead card in your hand. I mean, yes, you could say the same about bosses, but bosses, you know, wins games. Professor Turo doesn't win games. It might just help you not lose as quickly. All right, I don't think you're going to hit heads on a catcher here. That's what I believe in. All right, they're going to subjugate my chains. You know, they're going to punish me. Yeah, boss stall. That's better than Professor Turo. All right, so they did 220, so they got rid of the Pokestop. I don't know if they know that I have Phantom Star. So, do I get rid of the Petulant? Well, I guess I see how much damage I'm doing. We got Colress's Thicacity. That's terrible. Like, one of the worst things I could have gotten in this situation. So, I'm doing 130. I think I just Super Rod the Doduo back in. I mean, there's no reason to... I have to just go for it. I have to lose everything. And just kind of go for it here. So we go Phantom Star. Hope I get a Gengar. We got a Gengar. Okay, that's good. I also have Terapagos. So let's go... Nest Ball for Fezandipiti. Because right now, I just need to... draw some cards. And we have the Noctowl. That's the good thing. We have access to Noctowl. What the hell? I can go get Area Zero. And I can pop the Gengar. So let's go Ultra Ball away. The Dodrio and the Gengar. Go get Noctowl. Busted. Okay, Noctowl into play. Let's see if I can run this back. Because we have the Damage Pump. I go Area Zero and... oh, we only have one Damage Pump left. That is concerning. Area Zero, and I do also have access to a supporter because I haven't supported this turn, have I? It's been a crazy turn. I still haven't supported. Yeah, so then I think Iono is best because I don't want a Prime Catcher. I have everything I need. We just go Area Zero, Iono. I do have to be a little careful because I'm down to one Damage Pump after this one. So the Dodrio would be pretty good here. But we're at 180, so they'll be at 210. So I just need one more. We're fine there. Okay. Gengar. Boom. Boom. So as long as I can loop attackers, we will win this game. Oh, this is a little stressful. And then I don't think I need Colress, but just in case. So let's put bosses... Colress in the deck because I haven't really seen double turbos, which is unfortunate. All right, so we don't need switch. We're doing enough damage. We're doing 280. We're good. They do have a Fezandipiti in play, which is obviously going to help them, but we should be okay. We got another freaking Gengar. Oh, you know, just all the Gengar. No big deal. No big deal whatsoever. So this is a tough call here. I know what you're thinking. Just take the knockout, you know, bring up Gengar. But if they knock out my Terapagos, I'm still doing 230. Okay, so I think we're fine. I was thinking, should I put my other Terapagos in play? Because if I don't put my other Terapagos in play and they knock out my Terapagos, we are in a bit of a sticky situation. Like a Hydrap will just use its Syrup Storm all over me. You know, I open my mouth and then Hydrap will just like... Hydrap will use Syrup Storm. It's like, bro, what do you mean use Syrup Storm? There's no Pokemon around us. I said use Syrup Storm, okay? You know? What's the question marks? Okay, we've had this conversation before. Look at the types of people who exist in our world today. Take I Am Legend, for example. I Am Legend is super weird, and you know that if Pokemon were real, I Am Legend would marry a Lopunny, right? Like, you have to assume, like, we think the Pokemon world is this idyllic place, but then you read the Pokedex entries, and it's very clearly not. We've had this conversation. If Pokemon existed in our world, people would try to marry Pokemon. Like, they would do weird things, right? Very weird things. Okay, so you can't say I'm weird for saying that I want a Hydrapple to use Syrup Storm on me, because people would try to marry Pokemon. Yeah, see, Vaporeon, like, in our world, people are doing things with Vaporeon and Lopunny. Imagine if they were actually real. Okay, so this is what I was worried about, but this is what I think I'm smart about. I have to get rid of 2 bench Pokemon. Okay, so I get rid of... I have another Area Zero, so I think I just go Gengar, Noctowl, right? Because I don't need the Noctowl anymore. I don't care if they take 2 prize KOs. Yeah, to any new viewers, and Logan, yeah, you joined at the right time, Logan. But you know how confident I am that everyone will agree with me? I'm going to put this in the YouTube video. So if you're watching this in the YouTube video, comment down below, I agree with Pilot's take. Pilot has a W take on everything. Kick cereal? Hey, come on, don't ruin the moment. All right, so I think we just win now. No, W take. So no, just if you're watching this on YouTube, just put W take Pilot. I fully agree. Everyone in the Twitch chat is also agreeing with me. You can't tell because I have a filter on that, you know, changes letters and stuff. It's really weird. All right, so I think I attacked with... I mean, I need a double turbo either way, so let's just attack with Zoroark, and, you know, maybe if I find my 1 psychic energy, we can do some things. All right, let's... Do I Area Zero? Yeah, we Area Zero because I can't risk hitting my double turbos. We kind of need those. Okay, so we go Nest Ball. The Zoroark. What's my... We have 1 million supporters. We have so much gas in this deck. Okay, I just need to find it. Let's go... Do I do Dodrio first? Because then I can maybe thin the deck if this is a useless card. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Things are bad. Things are not looking great here. All right, I think I have to get rid of the bosses. And we just have to thin the deck. That is the entire game plan. Let's go get a Hooters. Let's get a Hooters. So there's a ton of cards in my deck that can just win me this game. Like, the odds of me not getting a card that I need here isn't... Okay, this is a little concerning here, guys. This is, I'm a little concerned here. But we're doing Mortys for 5. I think I have to get the Zoroark because I need to draw a double turbo or a switch and a psychic. God, this should not be... Like, I can't not upload this video. I promised I would upload this to YouTube. We have to get a double turbo. What the hell? We got nothing! We got absolutely nothing here. What? There's 3 of the cards are energy. What the hell? Okay, so I think I have to force them to... We just go end turn. I think I have to force them to use Frenzied Gouging. Otherwise, you know, they might just have a bosses. Okay, no, they're going to flip tails on all their catchers. I told you they're going to flip tails on all their catchers. Oh, wait, they have no cards left in deck. I didn't even realize they have no cards left in deck. And this is not streamer luck. This is skill. Somebody commented on one of the videos, you know, oh, you got that streamer luck. I said, no luck, all skill. Look at this. They had to deck themselves out just to try to compete with me. This is what happens when, oh, crap. Okay, but that's not a bosses. So my plan might work. W plan. Okay, we got to research. Still no energy. Still can't find a single energy in this entire deck. They're going to promote a single prizer and win the game. So they'll knock themselves out, promote Radiant Greninja. I got rid of my bosses because, you know, I thought, you know, we're going to be fine. What's the sad face? You just take the knockout, promote your Greninja, and then I might not be able to win. There's nothing to be sad about here. I mean, unless I get an Iono, then that'd be pretty disappointing. Okay, so they go Frenzy Gouging, take the KO, and then I go up with... Wait, do I even have a... Oh, I don't even have a Zoroark. Yeah, you're right. I do need the Night Stretcher. Okay, well, there's the double turbo. Apparently, it's easier to get your energy from the prize cards. All right, so I'm going to go up with Zoroark. Obviously, they went up with that. Have I already used my Prime Catcher? Oh, yeah, now we're just getting all the energy. Okay, so I still have Prime Catcher. I have all of the things. So I think I'm guaranteed to win, right? I think just based on everything that's happening, I'm guaranteed to win because we got a bosses. I have Fezandipiti. We got everything. I do need to make sure that there is a card in the deck that I can use, though. Okay, there's a Night Stretcher, so we have it. I just go double turbo on this guy. We go Prime Catcher the Squawkabilly. And then I just research. It's that simple. And then if PTCGL glitches out, PTCGL glitches out, and we had fun. But look at how much damage I'm about to deal here. You know, the YouTube audience, if you're wondering, hey, why didn't Pilot upload a Galvantula? Oh, God. Why didn't Pilot upload a Galvantula deck? And the reason is I played Galvantula for 3 hours. It was one of the worst experiences of my life. The VOD should still be available on Twitch if you want to watch it. But there you go, 380. That is how insane Zoroark is. It has a built-in discard and draw 7. Fezandipiti is just chilling on the bench and doing crazy things. I never found energy. You know, they decked themselves out. I am just this good at Pokemon cards. And, you know, that Terapagos, that's not a... Was that just a zip-up? What even is that? Why is it, like, waterproof? Are you entering? See, they want me to get covered in a syrup storm. Why would they make a waterproof jacket if they don't want me to get covered in a syrup storm? That is facts. I was gonna say, if they have a bad turn 1, we have a very good chance of winning this game. But as long as they don't put a Duskull down, we should be fine. Okay, they didn't really do anything. I do have to waste a Carmine and lose it. Oh, okay, that's fine. So we go double turbo on this guy. Oh, God, I mean, the thing is, they can't take a KO, right? So I can put a Zoroark in play. So maybe? Do I bosses, though? Does it make any sense? No, I don't think it makes sense. I think I just go Void Return, switch into the other one, and see if it goes really well. And then, what do you mean you wish it was stronger? It can do 430 damage. What do you mean I wish it was strong? 430 damage isn't enough for you? What? It can knock out a Charizard EX with a Hero's Cape. Nah, Dendar, nah, we're choosing to believe that you meant damage, and we're gonna flame you for that one. Okay, so they're retreating into somebody. That's good. Retreat into the... Damn, I was like, retreat into that Rotom. Nothing's gonna happen to that Rotom if you retreat into it. Okay, so they're playing this pretty slow, which is good. They're having a rough start. We got Iono. See? This is what I tell you. Do nothing, and they will Iono you into a better hand. This hand's probably going to suck, though. This hand is perfect. Oh my god. Well, we're going to lose the bosses, but I could just use the bosses. We can pop the Gengar. I can use the bosses. Maybe as an ace spec, because they brought back Battle Compressor as an ace spec. All right, so... I go Area Zero, Nest Ball for... Ooh, I can put... We gotta do it. We gotta do it. There's We have to. I'm sorry. We have to do it, okay? Those are the rules. And then I can go... I can try to bosses KO the Rotom, or I can try to bosses KO the Charmeleon. But I think I try to go for the Rotom. Just taking a prize here is actually really bad. So let's go play with our balls, go get another Gengar. And then I Phantom Star. Yes, I know, you shouldn't use Phantom Star so early. But I can maybe get a Rotom knockout this turn. I cannot get a Rotom knockout this turn. Actually, can I? Hang on. I think I can. Wait, how does math work? Am I going to be 10 damage short? Am I going to do 180? Hang on here, because I'm going to attach the fighting to the Zoroark. No, that's a KO, right? Math? Is math? Hang on. Am I actually smart? Does Trust Your Pilot know what he's doing? I'm actually... Oh, he's actually goated! He just takes KOs all day long, baby. All right, we do have to be a little careful here because, you know, some things could go wrong, and I did have to put my fighting energy on this Zoroark, so we don't have access to Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. But we did take the first 2 prize KO, and the Radiant Charizard cannot knock out this Zoroark, and their Charizard can't knock out this Zoroark. So they have to... They either have to get a Defiance Band, or... What is it? Is a Vitality? No, Vitality Band wouldn't do it because they're doing 240. This is working out really well. We're just destroying Charizard. I can get the Gengar out of here. I may have to research a way to Iono, but that's fine since I've already used Phantom Star. And I can Pal Pad a bosses back in. I knew Zoroark was going to be good. But this is exceeding my expectations. I needed a huge rebound after Galvantula. That was just probably one of the worst streams I've ever had in terms of a new deck that I thought had potential. But I should have trusted Japan. Because Japan did play Galvantula for like the first week, and then for the next 2 months, nothing. Like maybe one deck did something in like a 16-person tournament, and that's it. So I should have trusted Japan, but you gotta, you know, for the content, right? And Bright Knight, you came up with the Slowbro. Yeah, that Slowbro is very interesting. I will admit that. The Slowbro that moves damage counters is very interesting. But Clamberg, no, you watched the stream, Clambergler. You were there. You saw me suffer. It doesn't matter the list. It doesn't matter the matchup. Galvantula is not good. Because Charizard just blows up a Dusclops, and then they knock you out. So to win the Charizard matchup, you have to go first with Galvantula, and get the full Fulgurite locked setup right away, and then hunt their Charmeleon if they ever get one. Okay. Alright, come on, Clambergler. Come on. But see, the Radiant Charjabug did win us this game. Isn't that crazy? This thing is going to win us the game. And it's because we used it. Oh my god, what the hell is happening? Why are things going well? Okay, they are not playing a Dusknoir build. And then I guess I go Pal Pad that back in. Do I want to Iono? I mean, if I just get to... Nah, we're going for it. We're going for it. We got Area Zero Underpants. We have Terapagos. I think this is a KO, right? Oh my god, I think we KO a Charizard. Oh my god, things are escalating here. This is dreams come true, okay? They can't knock out a Zoroark. I mean, this is why, you know, they're playing the Dusclops. We could have knocked out a naked one. We could have just clapped the cheeks of a naked Charizard. I think I moved some damage counters. Yeah, let's move that there. I don't even know. I'm not even thinking straight right now. Look, we're doing 380 on what, turn 3? I don't care about your stupid Dusclops. Yeah, that would have seriously helped them, but I have 4 Gengar. You don't need Dodrio. You don't need Dodrio. You don't need Noctowl. Look at my board position. I have no Bibarel, no Noctowl, no Dodrio, and I still did 380. So almost seems like the quad Gengar build is the play, right? I mean, they can Iono me into oblivion and just kind of win the game here, but that's 7 energy. If they have more, I don't know what kind of a list they're playing. Yeah, even for the win is impressed. Okay, so they're playing at least 8 fire energy. That's fine. As long as there's no Iono, we win. Because I can use Damage Pump. If I hear slapping sounds, I know this is the wrong place to... Okay, unless they have an unfair stamp then, I guess. No. Oh my god. We just completely steamrolled them. My M is very pressed. I mean, yeah. Zoroark absolutely bodies Charizard, bodies Raging Bolt. You have to be the one to take the first 2 prize KO. It's as simple as that. So whether you go first or second, but that's why I've always liked Hisuian Zoroark, is Void Return is one of the most underrated attacks on a basic V Pokemon that you don't ever want to attack with. Because let's say you start your Hisuian Zoroark V and they are threatening a KO with like a Raging Bolt the next turn, then you just Void Return, put up a single prizer, and it's like you have to have Gust and all the other things you need. Otherwise, I can just loop attackers every single turn. I can do 430. So Void Return is just a crazy, crazy attack. Yep, we're gonna get steady fire breathed. So if, oh man, I really wish I had a boss's orders in this hand. Wait, I don't have an energy. Ah, crap. I do not currently have an energy, so we are not currently attacking. Well, Radiant Charjabug, go get him. Go get him, bro. There's an Area Zero. I don't think this is the time. We could actually lose this game now because they didn't attack with Charizard. But let's go. I mean, I gotta go crazy, right? I gotta do it. You know, this is for the fun. This is for the halibut. Okay, it's not for the faint of heart. Okay, and then we go. I really don't want to do this, but we have to. We have to do it. Those are the rules. We've all agreed. I'm going to give him a Squawkabilly. You want the Squawkabilly? You can have the Squawkabilly. Just don't knock out anybody else, because my Zoroark can destroy you. Oh, crap. Okay. Wait, is that a prime? Wait a second. Did I just get the exact combo that I needed? Did I the literal exact combo? Wait, how much am I doing? That's enough, right? No freaking way that I am drawing this well. If Galvantula drew even a... Okay, shocking. Thank you. Thank you, Radiant Charjabug. I appreciate you. Oh, PDCGL has already resolved the knockout and the game is already over because it shrunk their bench. It did that way too... That was a premature shrinkulation. You know, it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes PDCGL just shrinks your bench out of nowhere and you just gotta be like, well, I guess my dick doesn't have any weaknesses.